Broadcasting live from the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Lelda Smits for FX77 option. Now, US stocks are trading sharply lower this Thursday afternoon as investors keep an eye on employment data and several speeches from Federal Reserve officials. First on the data front, weekly jobless claims came in at 276,000, unchanged over the week but higher than the expected 270,000. In addition, the September JOLTS report showed job openings were at 5.5 million. Today's session also featured several Fed speakers, including Fed Chair Janet Yellen, who delivered remarks at a conference in Washington, D.C. as investors continue to look for clues about the central bank's timing on interest rates. Meanwhile, on the commodities front, oil futures were down more than 2% before slightly pairing losses. Crude oil for delivery in December on the New York Mercantile Exchange is down 54 cents or 1.26% at $42.39 a barrel in afternoon trade. And now, speaking about oil prices and where he deems it will be in the short term is Jeffrey Grossman of BRG Brokerage.
Short term, I think we're talking sideways right now. I think we're going to digest these numbers here, probably consolidate where we are right now. I still think we are working our way higher come the end of the year. Now, a lot of things do come into play here. I would assume that the dollar will not get much stronger. I also think that maybe we're going to have a little weather come into play. Once we get into winter season and heating oil, let's say, becomes in a demand in the Northeast or natural gas in the Midwest, you'll have pressure to the upside here. I have a feeling everyone has this idea that we have ample inventories, which we do, but that changes very quickly when the weather changes.
And now we conclude with the Forex market as the US dollar remains under pressure. The Euro-US dollar pair is 0.06% higher at 1.0749. Meanwhile, analysts are focused on the euro and the pound pair, which stands below the resistance at 0.71 and remains on the downside. Short positions below the resistance at 0.71 are favoured, with targets at 0.7040 and 0.7010 in extension. And for FX77 option from the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Lelda Smits.